Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to my channel. I'm Latori if you're new here. Alright you guys, so today's video is episode 2 of season 1, Girl Let's Keep It Real and Chat. And that's just when I just give y'all little tips and tricks on life and just how not to get distracted by all this stuff that be going on in the world and the people that's in the world. Just how to live your best life and walk with your purpose, period. Alright you guys, so episode 2, I'm going to give y'all some signs and some tips and tricks on what to be on the lookout for while dating, okay? There's no need to waste time with these people just to figure out later that you don't even really like them. So I'm going to give y'all some tips on what to be out on the lookout for at the beginning so you don't even waste that time. Alright y'all, if y'all don't understand that, just continue to watch. You'll get it by the end of this video. Alright y'all, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alright you guys, so one thing to be on the lookout for while dating is how does that person treat his parents or the person that raised him, okay? So how does he treat his mom? Is he nice to his mom? Do he respect her? Do he lift her up like, you know, this my mom, like, this my shorty. Don't mess with her. I love this lady. Like, we there with it. Or is he disrespectful to his mom? Do he curse his mom out, call her all types of B's and H's? Is he rude to her? Do he yell at her? Do he scream at her? Do he even listen to her? So be on the lookout of how he treat his parents. If he curses mom out, he'll curse you out. If he treat his mom like royalty, he'll treat you like royalty. If he don't respect her, he won't respect you either. Alright y'all, so another thing to be on the lookout for is how do he make his money? Like, for real. Not how much money he make or what's his job or all that, but how did he make his money? Is he a drug dealer out there on the block making his money? Is he a 9-to-5 out there working for a company? Is he an entrepreneur out there grinding, trying to build his own business? How is he making his money? That is very, very important, ladies, because say you get with this dude 5 years later and you know y'all going through a struggle, you need a little help. How he make his money is his go-to. So if you need a little help and you see right now he's a drug dealer, more than likely, if you need a little help, he gonna go to the drugs and sell the drugs. Okay? If he's a 9-to-5 type of dude, okay, if you need a little help, he'll go out there and get a 9-to-5 for you and help you out. Okay? If he's an entrepreneur, is he the type of dude that he gotta have his own, or it is what it is? So keep that in mind. At the end of the day, if you need something, that's gonna be his way of supporting you. And if it ain't really up to your standards, then you probably wanna, you know, get away from that. Alright, another thing to be on the lookout for is how do he spend his free time? Okay, is he playing a video game? Is he at the strip club? Is he at the bar? Is he, you know, hanging out with his boys at the back shooting dice? Like, how do he spend his free time? That's very, very important because say y'all get together, y'all live together, whatever. He say, oh, babe, I'm about to go hang out with the guys. More than likely, that's what he's going to do. Something in that sort. So if right now, what he does with his free time is go to the strip club, make it rain on dancers. 5 years later, if he like, oh, babe, I'm going to hang out with the boys, and they going to the strip club, you can't even be mad because when you met him, that's what he was doing on his free time. So figure out what he does on his free time. Ladies, y'all need to be in front of this type of stuff. Like I said, how he treat his parents will let you know how he'll treat you, okay? How he make his money will let you know if stuff hit the fan, how he gonna go out there and get it, all right? How he spend his free time, basically if he want to go somewhere, that's typically what he gonna do. All right, another thing to be on the lookout for is, do he read? Is he a reader? You know, like, do he read books or not? That's important. Why? Because the guy that reads, it shows that he's willing to learn and get more knowledge. Whether it's a book, a magazine, an article, the freaking ingredients on the back of a cereal box. No matter what it is he a reader? You know, because that's important. They'll let you know, is he willing to learn? Dudes typically that don't read, they not really willing to learn. Not just to throw that out there like that and be so verbal with it, but basically. So, is he a reader? Does that matter to you? Alright, another thing to be on the lookout for is his fitness, okay? How is he taking his fitness? Is he getting up at 4 a.m. and going to run? Is he going to the gym 3-4 times a week? Is he playing basketball? Is he doing sports? Like, what is he doing for his fitness? If he ain't doing no fitness, 5 years later, y'all still together, still ain't gonna be doing no fitness. You can't get mad because he went from 100 pounds to 600 pounds. You can't, because you didn't check him at the front door. How are you doing your fitness? What do you do for fitness? It's important, ladies. That matters. You know, health is wealth. His fitness is very, very important. So be on the lookout on how his fitness is. All right, y'all. So to tie into the fitness, what do he eat? Far as what kind of foods do he put in his body? Is he a fast food eater? Do he eat a lot of junk food, McDonald's, whatever all them other places is? Do we eat all that? Is he like a home cooked meal type of person? Is he like a hot pocket type of dude, noodle type of dude? Like, what kind of food do he put in his body? Is he vegan? Do he eat fish? Do he not eat meat at all? Like, what type of food do you put in your body? That's important, because that ties into the fitness. That ties into, if y'all decide to, you know, get together and have a baby, all of that stuff can go inside of your body. So keep in mind of what he eat and what he put in his body. And that goes for more than just food. It goes for drugs and alcohol and pills and lean and all of that. What is this man putting in his body? Because that will affect you if y'all ever decide to have any kids or anything. That matters. So what are you putting in your body? Another thing to be on the lookout for is, do y'all have the same religious beliefs? Like, honestly, because people get with people and then they don't even know if they have the same religious beliefs. Like, are you Christian? Are you atheist? Are you Buddhist? Are you Muslim? Like, what are you? You know, so have that conversation. Do you have a religion? Are y'all compatible with the same religion, or is it not? You don't want to find out later that this dude don't even believe in marriage, or this dude don't even believe in kids, or he want 5 wives. You don't want to find it out later when you can find that out today. Okay, so another thing is, how is his hygiene? Far as his home, his car, his room, wherever he stay at, how is that? So is he a clean individual or not? Go to his house or ride in his car and just not be nosy. Like, don't be weird, ladies. Don't. Just, you know, hang out with him and just like, oh, okay, he got food right there. His socks is everywhere. Okay, he just that type of dude. You know what I mean? Some dudes are not just clean. If you're okay with dudes not being clean, hey, that's you. But you can know what type of dude he is by his room, by his car, by his house, by his bus, whatever he got. You can tell if he's a clean person or not. So you don't be surprised, like, say y'all get together, y'all live together, and then you acting all surprised that he got his socks and shoes everywhere. Well, when y'all were dating and you was going to his house, he had his socks and shoes everywhere in his room anyways. So why are you surprised that he's doing it now? Ladies, pay attention to everything so you don't be surprised when stuff hit the fan. Another thing is how he handle conflict. Yes, that is so, so important, ladies. Oh my goodness. So I'm not saying test him. I'm not saying to do that, but how do he handle conflict? Say if you disagree with something that he says or does, or you don't like something and you tell him, how does he handle that? Okay, so see it for what it is. Take note of it in your brain, how he's handled. Is he exploding? Is he punching stuff? Is he throwing stuff? Is he breaking stuff? Is he leaving? Is he just being quiet? Is he like being dismissive and just going to do something else? Like, what is he doing when y'all get in disagreements or arguments? How is he handling that? So pay attention to that, because say y'all be together 5-10 years, he's still that's gonna be his escape. That's gonna be the way that he handles it if he doesn't get the proper help. And I'm saying this like, because in order for people to change, they have to really see their mistake and go seek help for that change. And if they don't do that, typically they're just gonna be the same. They're just gonna get older and it's just gonna be the same. So how he handle his problems now, if y'all get together 5-10 years later and he's screaming, yelling, throwing stuff, he gonna be screaming, yelling, throwing stuff when y'all 40-50 years old. Okay, so keep that in mind. You don't have to be surprised that, you know, you got with this dude, you didn't know he was crazy. You did know he was crazy. You knew he was crazy from the beginning. You knew he was dirty from the beginning. You knew he didn't respect his mom, so why do you think he gonna respect you? So people show their signs at the beginning, and ladies and gentlemen, just be on the lookout and take note of it. And if it's not something that you're okay with, you have to either accept it, or maybe that's not the dude for me. Okay, yeah, he cute. Yeah, I like him. He kind of nice to me on this level, but he's not really clean, and I know I have OCD. He's not really, when he get mad, he throws stuff, and I know I can't handle that for my own mental health. He don't eat right, so it's like, So take in all of this type of stuff, and then you make the decision, ladies or gentlemen, as in, is this the person I really want to be with? I can't be blinded by love. I can't be blinded by affection. I can't be blinded by the feel and the rush that my body's feeling. You can't. You have to basically, you have to take it for what it is and evaluate it and see, is this for me or is it not for me? Because if you don't do that, you will waste 5-10 years with this dude just to realize what you already realized at the beginning, that he's not the one for you. All you had to do was just accept it for what it is and say, you know what? You're not the one for me. I just can't do it. We're just not compatible. Okay? So please be in control of yourself. Don't settle. Don't get stuck with somebody just because you've been with them for so long and you're realizing that y'all not even supposed to be together. Don't waste your time. When you can just see all of this stuff at the front door, make your decision then, and then boom, you can actually go get the man or the woman that you want. You don't even have to be sitting there with that person. Period. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. Don't be all in la la land, all in love. No. You seen him just throw that plate at that wall and break it. Girl, he will do that. You seen him just call his mama a bitch and tell her to go sit her fat ass down. He will do that to you. You see that his house is nasty. Baby girl, you gonna be the one cleaning. You see that all he do is stand on the block and sell drugs. You're gonna have to be the sole provider of y'all relationship. You see he's an entrepreneur all into his music or whatever. You're gonna have to be the sole provider providing for your relationship, because it's not guaranteed that he's gonna be making money with that music. Okay, so keep all of that in mind, because dudes show who they are at the beginning. All you do, ladies, is have to do is see it. Okay? Just see it for what it is. Don't assume that it's something else. Don't be blinded by love, blinded by the affection. It is what it is. Alright, you guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all learned something from today's video. Be sure to be on the lookout for this stuff. Ask these questions. Talk to these people. Pay attention to the signs and the stuff that you're seeing. You don't have to settle and just be with somebody. If you're not fully there with it, far as if they're not matching what you want, far as these questions like your beliefs and how they're handling stuff, if it's not perfect for you, don't even get involved. You know, you don't have to be with that person. It's so many people in this world, and maybe just right now is not your time to date. So don't settle just because you don't want to be alone. Make sure that you're very, very happy and comfortable with the person that you choose. Don't just pick anybody. If you see the signs and you're not liking them, recognize these signs. Accept these signs. Okay, that was a sign. See it for what it is. Alright, you guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!